All right, so hey, I'm gonna demo for y'all. So this morning, so you guys at home, I got a beef brand and had to spend it before the school is out. So hopefully next year I get another one. So we've been videotaping. So we got a beef tongue, which there's one in that pot right there, and then there's this one. So it's literally the cow. It's literally the cow's tongue, right? So it's you see it's got taste buds and things. So what we did with this is we put it you give me a towel. That looks fun. Yeah, just any um so,
Could you like possibly say something that they've been eating if you eat calzones?
good what?
Could you like possibly say something that they eat if you eat the calzones?
Can the cows taste?
Like, could you like taste it if you eat a calzone?
Can y'all taste it? Yeah, so I assume I mean it feels like there's taste they have like taste buds like what we have. And I assume like yeah, I assume they're so they don't eat something that's bad for them, you know. Uh, so so that's the tongue. So what I'll do is I'll cut this and take all this membrane off, and then the muscle, it's what your tongue, the muscle, is all inside of it, and then I'll just slice it up.
It's all bad.
That's just the back. So like on your tongue, like underneath, how it connects.
Yeah.
That's where it connects
You break that.
to its.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we
oh, now it's clear.
go. Yeah,
Um,
that's what they got in.
yeah. So that's like where it connects in its head. Okay. So next there, I mean that's where that's where those teeth would be here.
Because they have such a big tongue, they're big animal, but they're always chewing. If you look at it, I don't think they regurgitate, fall over, that's like all the process.
All right, so that's the tongue. So we just put it in an Instapot. Some of y'all may have an Instapot at home. All that does is we put the water, the bay leaf, peppercorns, and the dried chili in there, and then put water in it to cover, and then I just turn it on. And what that is, it like heats it up and gets the steam, and that steam creates pressure, so it cooks. It just cooks things faster than so that's been on the stove for 3
Yeah.
hours now.
At least 9.
Yeah. And the flank steak, or not short rib. So this short rib we're going to do Korean barbecue. So on probably Thursday at some point, I'll turn the grill on and we'll grill these. And this marinade was sugar, honey, sesame oil, soy sauce, mirin, which is like a Japanese cooking wine, pepper, sesame seed scallions, grated onion, and grated egg. So it's kind of that sweet and sour. And then before I leave, I'll kind of mix that up so all that marinade gets in there. That helps tenderize it and flavor. Okay. So then we get the good char on it. And the cheeks are still in there. I'll go check it. I just put them. So then we did beef cheeks, which kind of they're literally they're literally it's literally the cow's cheeks, right? So you can eat like if you go to the beach, sometimes you'll see pooper cheeks. Same concept. It's just a big enough pooper. It's got that piece of meat that's tastes a lot like a scallop. So that's the nice. This and just seared it off. We sauteed the vegetables and then added and replaced the pans with grape juice and then put a can of tomatoes in there and a little bit of water. Um, and then just to fry another 45 minutes or so. And with that, it's gonna break down the bunch of connective tissue in there. That that braid will break down all that tissue. and kind of flavor the sauce and get the
Because here, right, you can't cook with lime, if you did it at home, you probably use like a hallelujah.
yeah, you just whatever. The way I was taught usually what the parents say, you know, not something if it's gross, it's gonna make your final dish. Okay, and then so for you guys, this is beef tripe. You don't know what tripe is?
I've heard where it comes in.
What do you think?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, so it's like the stomach line. Yeah, so a lot of times you'll see it. There's like honeycomb tripe. Um, have y'all ever gone to the Beaufort Highway Farmers Market?
Yeah.
So you know, in the back, that big meat case, they'll have like little portions of it, and they'll have the big. Um, so so that's like the inside of the stomach. So that's what I don't think it's fat. Oh well, I have to look at it. I think it's just like a membrane, like a muscle or. Yeah, yeah, I think it's. I do. So that's just whole tap water, and this is the tripe. So that's just the inside of the stomach. So there might be, like everything I read, it didn't say the trim. But, and like a lot of times you'll see it like on menus. The only way I've seen on menus in Atlanta is menudo, which is like a real rich stew. Has tripe and the rest of it. Okay. The one behind it. Yeah, so it's like a real flavorful stock.
Sorry, apple, garlic, onion, salt, oregano,
Yeah.
sauce, like peppers, cumin, garlic, garlic, peppers, lemon, oregano, onion.
So it's kind of like pho, you know, like it's a real rich broth. Yeah, and you can find it in Vietnamese, we'll use it in pho. So, all right, so this, we're gonna poach this vinegar, half a cup of vinegar, 2 teaspoons of salt. Maybe and a teaspoon of vanilla. Not really sure.
That was an interesting item that I looked at.
My guess is to add some flavor to it, and the vinegar and the salt is to draw out any impurities in it. It's my guess. I'm not sure, but you know, it's also like in South America, Mexican, like mole, they'll have chocolate. But there'll be a lot of different layers of things. So this is going to go on for an hour and a half-ish till it's tender, and then I'll cube that up, and then I'll make basically a spaghetti sauce. It's bacon, garlic, onions, tomatoes,
Yeah.
red pepper flakes. So it's basically just like a Gallo sauce, the marinara sauce, and then we'll put the tripe in there with garbanzo beans. I think that one's gonna be quicker than making burrito because I didn't go point cows to make it, but the cow feed gives a lot of collagen, so that it makes it a quick. And then the other thing we're gonna make is we're gonna take a plain steak and we'll butterfly it out, and then roll that with some arugula eggs, peppers, garlic. Inside of it, so it's rolled up, so it's like an Argentinian, it's like a
Wait, second.
kind of. Yeah. So I think it's mainly like certain, you know, like Christmas time. It's because that's frozen green bell peppers and the eggs. So that's it.
For other.
And then so those are the other strippers. So these short ribs are an armless of rib. Those are just cut like chunks. These are cut. If, you have rib bones, those are cut this way. So these are called flanking, and I don't know if it's an actual name. But,
It's short rib.
yeah, this is called. Those you typically see in the United States, but these are more like Asian, South America. So yeah, we'll get all this stuff going, and then we'll taste them on Friday. So I may make tacos out of the. I'm so good. The tongue. That's what we did last year. We just invited teachers and whoever's in class. I just had tortillas and made pico and that's the ones. So we'll see. I don't. Right, so I'll put this on. We'll have that stew. And then we'll have the short ribs and tongue and beef cheeks. The first thing. Go on,